I've just been told that the chairperson has delegated the honorable member for Banjul North. Well, he also doubles. Okay, please take the floor.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, report of the Select Committee on Health, Disaster, Humanitarian Relief and Refugee on the Nutrition Bill 2023. By promptly enacting this bill, the Gambia demonstrates its commitment to prioritizing the well-being of its people and to achieving its nutrition policy goals without delay. Honorable Speaker, given the above-mentioned observation and recommendation, the Select Committee on Health hereby submit this report for your consideration and adoption by this August Assembly, and for the proposed recommendation to stand as part of the bill. Going further, the recommendation, Honorable Speaker, to further strengthen nutrition security in the Gambia, it is imperative to swiftly enact the proposed bill, aligning with constitutional rights and international agreements. This legislation will not only ensure adequate nutritional services, but also enhance coordination among interventions, establish robust governance structures, and empower institutions to meet the needs of vulnerable groups. Enacting this bill will signify a commitment to improving the well-being of Gambians and achieve nutrition policies goals promptly and comprehensively. In that regard, I beg to move. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chairman. Honorable members, any seconder? Honorable member for Jara Central.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for granting me the opportunity. And then also, I thank the Honorable member for Banjul North, and he is also the mover and the Vice Chairperson of the Select Committee on Health. Honorable Speaker, I would first of all thank the Chairperson or the Vice Chairperson and all his committee members, and also the Office of the Speaker and Clerk, and all the staffs of the committee, that's the clerks of the committee, who assisted during the write-up of the report. Honorable Speaker, this report is very vivid and very explicit. I think the Assembly will not take it much time to adopt it. If you go to page 7, Honorable Speaker, where they have their summary, it is clear there, Honorable Speaker, that the bill aims at safeguarding the rights of Gambians regarding food, nutrition, and security. This is very correct, Honorable Speaker, because if you go to our streets, in all our streets, we have the number of food hawkers is increasing by the day. It's increasing by the day, and therefore, a policy to be brought up that would look into issues that is so important to its citizens is more than welcome. Honorable Speaker, food hawkers are very important in our society. They are very important in our society in the sense that they distribute foods or sell foods to our people along the streets. Therefore, there should be a regulation or a law that would look into the affairs of such food hawkers along the streets. Honorable Speaker, if you go also to page 15 in their recommendation, the committee's recommendation, this bill or this report, if adopted, which will obviously lead to which of course lead to the adoption of the bill or passage of the bill. If you go to page 7 or 15 rather, it says there in their recommendations that this bill or this report, if been passed or adopted, it will further strengthen nutrition security in the country. That's the Gambia. So really, we should not take much time in adopting this report, honorable members. On that note, honorable Speaker, I would like to beg and take my seat. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, thank you very much, Honorable Member for Jara Central. It has been moved and seconded that this Honorable Assembly do consider the report of the National Assembly Select Committee on Health, Children, Refugees, and Humanitarian Relief on the Nutrition Bill 2023. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Now, honorable members, any honorable member may partake in the debate. We begin with honorable member for Fonyi Kansala.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I thank the mover of the bill report, the member for Banjul North. This is an important bill, and the committee have did a great job in doing a lot of consultation in which they drive a lot of recommendations and also witnesses from various agencies. I am glad that the committee also engaged basic and secondary education and also Minister of Health, NANA, and Food Security and Quality Assurance, also Minister of Health. It's prudent for us to note that proper food nutrition is essential to maintain health and overall well-being of citizenry. Now, when you look at the health sector, patients who are normally held in the hospital, sometimes it's a challenge for them to have nutritional benefits in terms of their health being. One, in the committee's recommendation, they've also put part of a legislative that will ensure adequate nutritional services and coordinate intervention and robust governance structure. I want to ask the mover of the motion, in that coordination, what mechanism would it be? Is it would be part of the overall performance of the bill if it is passed, so as for us to be able to go into hospitals, to be able to assess what patients are eating, and also to be able to assess, go to schools and see what are the nutritional diets that are also done in various schools. I want the committee chair also to guide. And also not only that, when you go to prisons also, you'll see certain lapses in terms of nutritional issues. So these are challenges that I think, if this bill is passed, will also alleviate some of those issues in the right manner. And the other thing also, Honorable Speaker, food is as important as a cumulative being of our healthcare system. Without proper diet, without proper food mechanism, it will be a challenge. And varieties of different food groups can also help in preventing diseases, and also boost our immune system, without which we could see that all these are issues that I think when this bill is passed will also alleviate nutritional challenges. And the other thing also is among the stakeholders among the stakeholders consulted,
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Fonyi Kansala. I now invite the Honorable Member for Serekunda.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Initially, I wanted to withdraw, but notwithstanding, since this is about food, and at least there is something coming to govern, regulate, and coordinate food to ensure food self-sufficiency. So on that note, I would like to thank the committee for job well done and give my support to this bill. On that note, I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Serekunda. I now invite the Honorable Member for Serekunda West.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, this bill is of paramount importance as the full implementation of the bill, when it becomes an act, will really take care of our health. Honorable Speaker, month 4 of good health depends on what man has taken in. And when I say that, I know the Mbai-Kundas and the Ture Fundas know very well what I'm talking about. So since this is about nutrition, it's about what we eat. If what we eat is nutritious, really the result will be good health. And if the nation have a good, if members of the people in the nation have good health, really there will be progress. So, but particularly I'm very thrilled about Part 8 of the Act, which talks about nutrition in schools, in prisons, in hospitals, and other relevant institutional establishments. Honorable Speaker, people in the schools are vulnerable, so we need to give them good nutrition because they are young ones. Hospitals are people who are really unable, they're sick. But more importantly as well, people who have issues with law are in prisons. They cannot provide themselves with food, especially the type of food they want to eat. Some can provide quality foods. This bill is taking care of them, meaning that our prisoners also will be given nutritious food. They have right to that food. So this bill is progressive, and I want to thank the committee and the entire Office of the Clerk that helped them in putting up the bill before us, and I have no doubt that the bill has my blessing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Serekunda West. I now invite the Honorable Member for Upper Flado West.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, thank you so much for giving me the floor. Honorable Speaker, first of all, I would like to thank the members of Health Committee for coming up with this very, very important report before the National Assembly. We all know food or nutrition is paramount to life. Food is very, very important. I think it's the most important thing in life. Without food, there will be no life. So bringing this bill before the Parliament, so many bills have been passed here, but I think this is the most important bill because this one is here to address the nutritional status in our schools, in prisons, hospitals, and other healthcare institutions. And then, Honorable Speaker, nutrition is a key component in any human development. So when this bill is passed into law, it will allow the government to spend more in nutrition, especially in schools, prisons, hospitals, and other healthcare institutions. So essentially, this bill is very, very important. We all know in this country, especially those in prisons, there are times whereby people will be complaining those in prisons, the food that they eat is not fit for human consumption.
And then there are instances whereby people will complain when those people are taken to prison. When you are in prison for 1 or 2 years, if you are released from prison, sometimes you are not healthy simply because of the food that they eat in prison. But that narrative have changed, and it will change when this bill is passed into law. So I think this bill is very, very timely. Even in our schools, a lot of children are going to school, and then the food that they eat, this agency will be set up, whereby the agency will be monitoring schools, hospitals, prisons, the food that is in those areas, and even in Parliament here. So I think this bill is very, very timely, and then we all know the role played by NANA, that is the National Nutrition Agency. They have been doing a lot as far as sensitizing the public on nutrition, the type of food that we should eat. We all know the role played by NANA. And then this bill, when it is passed, it is going to strengthen the effort that NANA is doing in this work. So therefore, I thank the Health Committee and all those behind this bill that is timely. And then I urge all other honorable members to support this bill. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Upper Fladu West. I now invite the Honorable Member for Sani Mentoring.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, first, again, I will thank the committee through the chairperson of this particular committee for doing a tremendous job with regards to this bill in laying to this plenary. And also, Honorable Speaker, I will also thank the technical staff from the ministry and also working hand in glove with the committee to make sure that they lay a very comprehensive bill to be passed in this plenary. Again, Honorable Speaker, the importance of this nutrition bill, I think all honorable members will also join, as I join others, to make sure that we will pass this bill, as nutrition is also part of our daily life. Nutrition, as I said here earlier, some time ago, that nutrition is part of our daily life in pregnant women, of course, in our schools, in our hospitals. You can find nutrition everywhere. And I'm also glad that the government of the Gambia is also adding their volume to make sure that nutrition will be supported, or NANA, the National Nutrition Agency. Of course, I thank you very much for leading us the right way to make sure that people in this country understand the nutrition in our systems as it is important. And NANA, thank you very much, and I'll say bravo to you. And also, as I said, the government, I'm also glad that the government is also adding their volume to make sure that they support in spending on nutrition. Because as we all understand, that nutrition sponsor in this country is the other funding. And when government is also putting their effort or adding their volume to make sure that they support with regards to nutrition, I think that is also a very good thing. So on that note, Honorable Speaker, I don't think I'll have much to say, but then I will also add my volume in supporting the members of this committee to make sure that all other members who supported this bill to make sure that we pass this bill. Thank you very much.